There's no conversation between Avengers versus X-Men. X-Men wins, embodies them every day of the week, eyes closed. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Nerd On, where all levels of nerd are welcome. My name is Tom, and today we're continuing with episode 4 of X-Men the Animated Series, Deadly Reunions. Now, Enter the Magneto, episode 3, ended off with a to be continued. So I'm very interested if this is just a continuation of that, or do all episodes end with to be continued. Again, I don't have any nostalgia, no real memories. Obviously, I remember the theme song and characters. Who doesn't know the X-Men at this point? But I don't have any recollection of the storyline. So Deadly Reunions, I can only imagine we're going to go deeper into the Wolverine Sabretooth storyline, or maybe more characters that we don't know of. I don't know. Again, it could just be more Xavier and Magnus. I'm really excited that they kept the name Magnus, because I think now most of the time people just refer to Magneto as Eric Lehnsherr. I'm pretty sure in comics there is a through line of he was born Magnus and then ended up escaping and changing his name to Eric Lehnsherr later on. But we all know him so much as the Master of Magnetism, Magneto. Shout out to Black Diablo Mamba for coming up with this idea for me to go through the entire series and kind of do this watch along, catch along thing. Weeks get stressful, days get stressful. There's a good chance for us to kind of just do the Saturday morning cartoon thing. If you like what you see, go ahead and support the channel and do all the clickies on the likes and all that good stuff. I don't need to go too long in the pre-roll. Let's just get on the show. Watch some X-Men, baby.
Sabretooth, have you
Oh, is that Deadpool?
betrayal by your friends and persecution by humanity?
Omega Red.
Probe deeper. Together we can find the cause of your
Whoa.
torment.
Whoa!
These inner demons that drive you. Come together.
Fusion of Xavier and Sabretooth looks very weird. That's Wolverine. This is
Such rage.
that was more insane than Doctor Strange's multiverse thing in the first one, demons and walls and spikes and
He wanted us to use our special powers in his battle for mutant liberation.
I don't know what corner you be. Let's go kick his butt.
Is that soda? What is he drinking?
I have some good news.
No kiss and makeup. Kiss this.
This is a little hot. This is a little X-rated. But where did all these people get their lair money?
As long as it is populated with Homo sapiens, human lives can be used as bait.
Xavier, where'd you get the school money? Magneto,
Lovely chemicals.
where'd you get the lair money? You're just making some Daredevils and Hulks out here and some mutates? What's happening? Some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Frequencies. If Magneto strikes anywhere within the vicinity of...
Your
Cerebro.
buddy doesn't let the grass grow under his feet.
He's challenging me. He'll hurt those workers just to get at me.
Cerebro is
You
very
stay here,
problematic
Dr. Sabretooth.
nowadays.
Favorite job.
It is like
Be
Big
careful.
Brother.
Even though he's shackled, he could still be dangerous. Now we must face the master of magnetism.
Ooh, he said it. This is stock animation that they keep every time when they travel out. That's like Power Ranger transformation animation. Keep it whenever you need to. Pad the runtime.
Have you forgotten that electricity and magnetism are related?
Maybe I can steal some of this old boy's thunder.
Magneto is OP. It's so
Wasted
OP.
enough of my time. If Xavier refuses to face me, I'll make him.
Well, get out of there, man. Bro, what are they doing to Storm? Storm can't take a hit. Is she afraid of bricks? Rogue always got one to say.
Sorry, gal. I don't know how long
How many must suffer before it?
So here I am.
So the helmet doesn't do anything.
Sorry about that, Storm. Must be losing my touch. Oh no.
Yeah, a brick wall fell on her.
Don't do this to me. Those bricks weren't that heavy.
Weren't that heavy?
Don't scare me or anything. It's better than not breathing. Come on,
She
pretty
didn't-
boy. Make
she
the
didn't
girl
sap no
feel
powers?
welcome.
Rubber lips and rubber nips.
I won't tell Jean. I just hope.
There you go. And there you go. This guy's flopping like he's playing soccer.
You okay?
Your answer. This horror. After all the suffering we both
That's
have
cool.
seen, you wish
Deflect
me to wage
passively.
war on 6 billion humans?
When I was a child, my people talked while others prepared for war. They used reason while others used tanks, and they were destroyed for their trouble. I won't stand by and watch it happen again.
He is making him relive his trauma. Xavier. I mean, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Xavier's just triggering him.
You will stop.
I can't
Oh my god.
Right here, Rogue. Don't.
He can talk to his chair?
Looks like this dump's gonna go up like the 4th of July.
Let's go home. I will mentally be your eyes. Follow me.
There is no conversation between Avengers versus X-Men. X-Men wins, embodies them every day of the week, eyes closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, candidacy for President of the United States.
Maybe this is for teens.
And I'm the Queen of England.
As president,
Because I don't
intend to
think kids
relocate
would
every
care
mutant
and
in this
understand
nation
this.
to
Like,
internment
kids like
camps
7 and
that
8.
will
They're like
facilitate
teens
the
from like
handling of
11
these
to
poor,
13.
unfortunate creatures.
Might care.
Just
Might understand. Might have read.
claws on that senator's throat. It's not bad.
Don't do it.
You gonna stay calm while I fix it up?
Don't do it.
Okay, here.
Don't do it. Oh, you fool! You fool.
Number one, girl. You really think a few mealy-mouthed words from that old weakling could change me? I've been faking it. I've been waiting for the right moment.
That's code switching. I gotta act a certain way around certain people so they accept me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you get me out of this rig before I...
He's got his other hand, bro.
Be careful what you ask for, old buddy.
Oh,
It just
he had the yellow arms for 2 seconds.
Good thing I didn't go too far away to cool off, Sabretooth. This is between you and me. Let the girl go. Whatever you say, pal.
How many abs does he have?
So, you're doing the dirty work for me. Piece of gutter trash. You always liked pushing around people smaller than you. Well, I'm smaller. Try pushing me.
That's a short king right there. Short king Wolverine. Egg sucking piece of trash. We gotta bring that back, everyone. Everyone, we gotta bring that back.
Powers are back.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Good, check with the
Yeah,
one eye
well,
first. Oh,
The war
a
room.
promiscuous girl.
Don't cut it.
Wolverine, what did I teach you about revenge?
Bro,
How often have I warned you about letting your personal feelings endanger the work of our team?
But Sabretooth was about to total me. Magneto sent him to do it.
Wolverine!
Wolverine's out, you idiot. Xavier, you're hubris. Don't point your finger, white boy. Come on, man.
Rogue, get it. I was wrong.
But not happy.
Blind me. That's
failed, Professor.
No.
Together.
We cannot
Leave it on
afford
him.
to lose again, or Magneto and those like him will prevail. He's out there, scheming, planning. I was able to trick him today, but I wonder when the two
Understand. Mutants will come to me by the thousands, and we shall destroy you.
All right, so episodes do not just end with to be continued unless they are going to be, in fact, continued with the next episode. Awesome. So interesting, like kind of like a double feature. I would definitely say, like, first 2 episodes, here's the X-Men. Next episodes, here are the antagonists who are going to fight against the X-Men in their causes or create problems and obstacles for our protagonists. Deadly Reunions. I mean, absolutely apt name for Wolverine and Xavier meeting their past acquaintances, but also now friends. We still don't know anything between Wolverine and Sabretooth at this point. Again, I think I have to reconsider that this was not made for kids. This was absolutely made for like preteens, teenagers, probably boys. Because at the time they were just thinking, I think comic books were just for boys, much like shonen anime and manga are for boys, but girls like them too, and everyone in between could like all the things. So again, it's cool now that X-Men is such like this popular thing that like most of the time, if you're going to try to introduce the X-Men or even any comic book character in an animated fashion towards younger audiences, they're probably going to know a thing or two about these characters. Seeing this again, this is probably for a 90s kid at least the first iteration or experience or exposure to these characters, and seeing them, the chain of order, the chain of command, Xavier's camp, Magneto's camp, where it falls in line, who's who. Again, we have that opening sequence, right? And so we have this lineup of like who's gonna fight who. So it's cool that we're kind of like almost like a video game, like unraveling the cast and seeing more and more and more. And I mean, I don't know, like Wolverine in the comic books was always this like kind of character that would jump in between. That's why they were always affiliated with the Avengers, because they really didn't have an affiliation to like, I'm an X-Men. It's like, no, Wolverine's kind of its own freelancer kind of guy. It's interesting to have these dual storyline, an A plot and a B plot with Xavier and Wolverine. And I don't know if Wolverine's popularity was that high yet. And it's in recent, it's years after this that like the X-Men movies came out and Wolverine became like the poster boy, right? Like Iron Man in the comic books was never like the character who he is now. That's all thanks to the movies. So yeah, I want to see what the representation of these characters are going to be like from more on. And again, where's Gambit? Where's Jean Grey? I don't know. Maybe they're working. Maybe they're not. Let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely still going on, and I'm gonna the next episode we'll see. I'm reading the title right now. I'm not gonna say it, but I want to hear what you guys are excited about. Please tell me your comments below what you think, if I'm completely off base or on base. It's my first time watching it with like actual cognizance. Again, it always played like as a kid, and all the things just like went over my head. So this is really interesting for me now to kind of like watch it with new eyes in an old thing and understand retroactively this is how it was done storytelling wise. So tell me what you're most excited for and looking forward to in this series. Again, we're moving on to episode 5 next time. If you like what you saw, please support, do all the things, click all the things, check all the links in the descriptions below. You all know the drill. As always, nerd on.